Okay, we're just about to start another game of Star Wars Minis. Okay, so this is a Endor battle. So basically, the rebels have to get someone into the generator room, and keep them in there without any enemies in there for a turn to win, or wipe out everyone. The bad guys have to wipe out everyone. Okay, so it starts off with 4 stormtroopers inside the security room, and then you got an ATST, got a couple of scouts, 4 more stormtroopers in there, another ATST, and another couple stormtroopers there, a stormtrooper officer, and a heavy stormtrooper gunner. Okay, so back all the way back around, and there's this building is actually Dust Warfare building that I've put down to give us a little bit of 3D element. Over here we got Leia, a couple of Ewoks, veteran Rebel Commando, another Rebel Commando, some Rebel Troopers, Commandos. We got Han and Chewie, and we got 2 Commandos on speeders. So this is the table. Got some 3D elements here and there. I don't have access to my big game board, and so I'm just using the squares and stuff. A lot of the times I use a ruler and stuff, measuring tape and stuff, but combination of the Streets of Malifaux kit, you can go inside this building, stuff like that, and then some of the paper maps, the original paper maps. So we're all deployed, we're ready to go. We're going to see who gets first turn. Alright, so not too much happened first turn, just some moving up. The rebels have all made their way up and through the forest towards the generator building. Speeders move a little bit quicker, so they've done some good moving. They stayed put where they were. This ATST's moved up. Everyone's just kind of moved up, getting into position. They're trying to get up into this building so they can defend it. These guys have moved up onto this thing so they can get a vantage point of the speeders as the speeders try to come up. And so right now this is what we're looking at. Very basic. So turn 2. Okay, another turn's over. So the rebels have moved up. They're almost at the edge of well, some of them are at the edge of getting out of the forest. So now they're going to end up in a meat grinder with the 2 ATSTs up in their face. Oh, actually, you didn't move the ATSTs yet. Okay, now the turn's over. Okay, so the ATSTs with their mobile attack, moving before and after attacking, killed an Ewok. And this other guy killed one of the speeders. So there's an Ewok and a speeder dead for the rebels. Everyone else kind of moving up towards the generator building. And then there's just a dead stormtrooper on that side. That speeder bike is out on ping, and speeder bike's not counted for nothing. Got guys funneling in through the back door, or the front door, really. If you remember in the movies, they attacked the back door. So they're coming through the front door of the building. These guys just taking up positions inside. And that's that. So next turn. Okay, so business is about to get down. It's about to get hairy. The rebels are just coming out of the woods now, because these guys are in cover in the woods. These guys are just basically fodder. They can't even hurt these guys until they get adjacent with them. And you got a whole bunch of stormtroopers and scouts that have piled into the generator building. You got this guy's hopped over, starts coming down the stairs because they wiped out that other speeder bike, so both speeders are dead. And really, still only just that one stormtrooper killed. Speeder bikes didn't do much anything. They came out of the woods, guns blazing, missed everything, and got shot up. So much for the flank attack. And now we got a whole lot of crap about to happen here. These ATSTs are still friggin' fully primed. So another turn in the books. We got whole friggin' room full of stormtroopers here. A couple other stormtroopers trying to make their way back around. Bunch of rebels are dead. The ATSTs are pretty friggin' nasty holding it down, but now we got... Problem is that he goes first, so... But this ATST on the left, it's actually half dead. It's only down to 60 hit points out of 120. So they are pecking away at it, but with the minus 10 damage reduction to non-adjacent attacks, it's tough. And starting to run out of closer enemies for these guys to shoot at before they get to start shooting at the Leia and Chewie and Han. So this is going to get really tricky really soon. But yeah, this turn is going to be big. They have to basically they have to attack first though and go first, because if not, Han's got the rule that basically lets people get extra damage against people that haven't activated yet this round. So he kind of forces him to activate his ATSTs first. But here we go. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Okay, another turn down. Generator room full of stormtroopers. Another guy trying to sneak around the back door. A couple other guys trying to make their way slowly back around. It's a grim thing for the rebels. It's all the rebels that's left. Leia, Han, Rebel Commando, and Chewie. But they did kill one of the ATSTs. They all ganged up on it, got adjacent with it, so the damage reduction didn't work for it, and they finally took one down. Now the other one's at full strength though, now still, and it's guarding the front door, and you can see there's a bunch of stormtroopers that are all trying to pile out through the front door there. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but now it's at least doable. One ATST's gone. Of course, the next one now is gonna start blasting, double attacking the first couple of guys here. But there's some light at the end of the tunnel, not much, but some. I mean, most of those stormtroopers in there are just piddly-wink little 10-point guys. So, well, we'll see. Okay, it's getting interesting now. The ATST has only got 20 hit points left. It's gonna get a chance to go first because they got first priority, and he's got a lot of his boys here outside now too. We got more people rushing out the door now. These guys are coming over. The guy with the heavy stormtroopers coming over now, making his way over. So it's getting interesting at this point. Okay, things are really interesting now. Chewbacca went down by a big blast from the heavy stormtrooper, and a bunch of other stormtroopers, obviously. They were all blasting away at Chewie's face as he was trying to get through the door. But he did kill a stormtrooper officer, so now they're just all basic stormtroopers now. It's down to Han and Leia. Han is down to 40 hit points, and Leia has all 50 of hers. So it's tough. It's going to be tough, but you know, Leia they got some advantage. It is Han and Leia, so they do have some advantages over your regular run-of-the-mill stormtroopers. But it's going to be tough. It's going to come down to some dice now, it looks like. So we'll see how the D20s are to the rebels if I can pull this out. Okay, nitty gritty. Han and Leia are trying to bully their way into the generator building. Heavy laser guy luckily missed on Han, or it could have been bad because Han's only got 40 hit points left, so he could have potentially got killed by a crit. He's moved his way up. It's just Han and Leia trying to barge their way into the stormtrooper alley of death. But we'll see what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it was Empire. Empire did it. Leia fell at the door, right at the front door. She weathered all of the attacks from all of them, everyone else, and then the last person to shoot was this stupid heavy stormtrooper with his 30 friggin' damage crazy gun, and he busted a hit off on me. There's his 14 right there. The 14 the 14 was the killer. That was it. That 14 spelled doom for Leia. She tried. Because in the end, this heavy stormtrooper ended up blasting away Chewie, blasted away, took a big hunk out of Han Solo. Once he got around this corner where he was able to just stand there and start firing away. Actually, was it Chewie? I don't know. But he did some serious damage. And, you know, if not for him, those other 5, 6 stormtroopers might not have been able to save the day. But it was tough. The ATSTs, having to get through 2 ATSTs before you can even get up to the front door and start fighting all the oodles and noodles of stormtroopers. That's a fucking tough, man. That's a fucking tough. But it was a fun game. So, had a good time. I gotta take this fucking table apart. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have another game. Two games is enough.